All right, you guys. So, hey guys, let me put my cappuccino off to the side. Hey guys, how are we today? So, you guys, I know. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, your girl folded and we bought some patterns. Only because, if you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago, VikiSews decided to shut down a site. And if you guys remember when Simplicity said that they were going to be basically going out of business, and your girl got scared because we had a crap load of patterns that needed to be downloaded in PDF. So the same thing happened for VikiSews too. So this time, I purchased some PDF patterns from VikiSews, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys 16 patterns that I picked up from VikiSews during their 55% off, yes, birthday sale, okay? So if you didn't know, VikiSews had a birthday sale, and it was 55% off. So your girl picked up, I'm not going to lie, I picked up quite a bit of patterns, but I'm only going to share 16 patterns with you because I'm going to split it up to keep this video short, sweet, and to the point. So without further ado, to keep this video short, sweet, and to the point, I'm going to tell you guys how many I picked up in each category. So let me share that with you guys first. So you guys, the 16 patterns that I picked up one short pattern, 4 dresses, 1 t-shirt pattern, 2 coat patterns, 3 jacket patterns, 2 trench coat patterns, 2 skirt patterns, and 1 blouse pattern. Now, because you guys love to see them on the screen, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen on the computer with you guys and tell you guys why I picked it up. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So without further ado, to keep this video short, sweet, and to the point, let me go ahead and go over to the computer, share my screen, and we could go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and go over to the computer so I can share this with you and show you guys where I'm going to put this at in an upcoming video. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the 16 patterns that I picked up from VikiSews.com. As you can see up on the screen, VikiSews has a 55% off sale. I don't know when it ends, so I wanted to share these with you guys right now. And you could check and see if it's still going on as of the recording of this video. I am recording this video on the 12th of November, 2025. So it may still be going on as of when this video is recording. This still going on. So check it out and see if it's still going on. If you are watching this video, you know, the next day, the same day, what have you, right? So let's go ahead and get into the first pattern. Now, one thing I want to mention is with VikiSews, most of VikiSews patterns are in Russian, but you can convert it to USA as well. If you click right here on USA, you can put in the country that you want. I am, of course, USA. So, of course, I have USA here. And then just hit confirm and you can see USA. Now, don't worry about what you see up on the screen because it is in Russian. So just make sure you click USA and then you can read in English. Okay. Now, I want to mention that VikiSews had a new collection that just dropped. They have the Hosanna dress. It reminds me of a pattern that I already have, that I did a sew along for it. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but it is a Simplicity pattern. I believe it's Simplicity 8544. I did it for a South Florida frock tail. It reminds me very similar. It's not the exact same pattern, but very similar with the, I guess you could call it kind of overlay, but it has sleeves. I'll put it up on the screen so you're able to see that as well. And then they have the Joanna dress, which is very cute. I thought so, but I don't need another dress. And where am I gonna wear it? To a holiday party? Come on now. I think the Mercedes dress is very cute. They also have the Ariana jacket. Different, but I mean, it's cute too. And the Miss Andy dress is very cute, but where would I wear it? So I'm skipping on this entire collection right here, the new collection that just dropped, and the Ermila dress. So lots of dresses for this collection, but I am definitely skipping out on it. You could definitely see the collection if you are interested. This is what the collection looked like. This one right here, that's what it looks like, and that one right there is the Hosanna dress right there. So definitely go to VikiSews.com so you're able to see it. But let's go ahead and get into the 16 patterns that I picked up, not to make this video long. First one that I picked up is the Claudie shorts. Now the reason why I picked this up is this is the A-line short with side pockets with a cut off barrel. So I feel like this would be great for summer weather. It seems like here in Florida, we have spring, second spring, or late spring, and then you have first summer and then second summer. We really don't have a fall or a winter here. However, the last 2 days we've been in the 40s and 50s, and it's been really, really cold these last 2 days. I'm hoping it warms up very, very soon. But yeah, I just like the fact that this is A-line. I do have a pattern similar to this. However, I wanted to get it for $4. So I went ahead and picked this pattern up as well. So this is the Claudie shorts. Moving over to the next one. Next one I picked up is the Nuncio dress. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Bear with me with these Russian names, okay? So let me just start off by saying that. Now this pattern is a dress pattern. The dress is cut off along the waistline. And the lower part of the dress is widening downward. I like the fact that it has like this asymmetrical neckline one-piece stand for this one. So the upper part of the front is made of a two-part that creates the asymmetrical slit that passes through the left shoulder. And then the neckline of the dress is an asymmetrical one-piece stand. There is a fold on the left shoulder. The sleeves are long sleeves, but they're set in of small volume. The length of the dress is below the knees, which is fine with me. I could cut it to the sleeves. It's no big deal there. So I really like this one. It's really cute. It's giving everything I want. Now it does show a little bit of, cleavage, which I'm not particularly mad at it for sure. I wouldn't wear it to work, but I can definitely see myself wearing this dress out for sure. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what you gonna do? Nothing. So I definitely like this dress. I think, it is very nice. I mean, it's not showing a lot, so I like it. So yeah, I picked this one up. Moving over to the next one. Next one is the Dakota. I'm just going to say like a Dakota coat. Okay. It looked like Cloak. Yeah, it is what it is. So the pattern is a raincoat in a moderate volume, straight silhouette. The raincoat is double-sided. It's made of two types of material. It has bust darts. It says breast darts, but I believe it's going to be bust darts. Okay. Transferred to the armhole line. One of the sleeves of the upper side, there are welt pockets, okay? And on the sleeve of the inside, there are welt pockets with zippers with frames in the side seams. What that means is basically you have a welt pocket and then you have side seam pockets, okay? Where you can see right there, right? And at the bottom of the sleeves are the upper side. There is a sewn in pata fixed with a button. So there's some sewn in stuff that you have to do there. I picked it up. I'm going to say like this pattern is more so probably like an advanced to sew pattern, but something that I would be interested in doing for this one. This would be great to do next fall. So yeah, I went ahead and picked this pattern up, and I would definitely have to get all the hardware. When I say hardware, you know the notions for this one, but I thought this was cute. I picked it up. Dakota coat, raincoat, whatever you want to call it. Moving over to the next one, it's the Jenny's t-shirt. I don't even know why I needed to pick this pattern up. I picked it up to hack, just to be honest. It's a basic t-shirt pattern, tight fitted silhouette. The sleeves is set in sleeve, short sleeve. It has a round neck. Yeah, I picked it up. It's just basic, nothing spectacular to phone home about, but I thought this was cute. I actually have the pants that the model has on. I already have that pattern. I think both of these together would be cute for sure. Just a basic t-shirt pattern. But once again, this one is the Jenny's t-shirt. Moving over to the next pattern, the Maru's coat. Now, I like this double-breasted woman's coat, which is lined. It has a straight silhouette. I like the long sleeves. It has that turned down collar and large lapels for this one. The coat has patch pockets. I like this. So just to show you what this coat looked like, let me zoom it in so you can see it. I like that it's pretty much oversized as well. It's not like fitted, it's a little oversized. I like that. Details. Yeah, I think it's super cute. You can see what it's gonna look like on the body. So I think this one is really, really nice. There you go. And I would love to make this coat. So just to zoom it in just a little bit so you can see, I really, really like this one. Yeah, they did their thing on that one. Now, one thing that I will mention is this one is not on the US site. I did put in US, but I think most of these dropped in Russian. So when it comes down to like the instructions, it's going to be in Russian. So I'm going to have to convert that to US to be able to read it. But yeah, not a big deal. Moving over to the next pattern is the Spence spruce. I guess you could say spruce jacket. I was gonna say Spence jacket. But anyway, it is a straight silhouette. It has 2 welt pockets with a set-in leaflet. Okay, so there is a middle seam on the back of the jacket. I'll show you that here shortly. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you so you can see. So if I zoom it in, you could pretty much see right there that it has a center back seam, as you can see right there. I actually like that. Looking at the line art, it is very, very nice. Okay. All right. So zooming it back out just real quick. I like the fact that the jacket has double breasted with loops and buttons there. The shoulder line is lowered, like a lower shoulder line. The sleeve is single sleeve. At the bottom of the sleeve, there is stitching, loops, and a removable part for the sleeves. So it has a turn down collar on the collar. I like that part. I love the buckles. I love the pockets. I love the fact that it has a removable belt. I love all of that, you know, so I thought this one was really, really nice. So I went ahead and picked this one up as well. This is a nice, gorgeous jacket. Yes. Moving over to the next one. This is the Jacket Noelle. So like the Noelle jacket. And you guys know I mentioned already in my last video, the Butterick patterns that I picked up, that I am next year is my suited up season. So of course I picked up a blazer. And this one is a semi-fitted single breast blazer with a cutoff barrel. This one has welt side pockets with a flap and an upper pocket with a leaf. It's a 2-piece sleeve, 2-part sleeve is what I like to call it. It fastens with the welt loops and buttons. So the jacket is sewn in lining. So I like that. So just to show you kind of like what it looks like, let me zoom it in a little bit so you can see it a little bit more on the model. I actually like this. So I like the little pocket up here at the top. This one would be nice. I don't know if I would wear it like the model is wearing it like that. She doesn't have a shirt on, but you know, to each his own. Do what you do, girl. Okay. Yes, I like this blazer, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's semi-fitted, so it's not all the way fitted. It's semi, you know, a little thing here, but I like that, so I went ahead and picked it up. All right, but moving over to the next pattern is the Olivia jacket. So this is a moderate volume fitted silhouette. This one has a slit in the middle seam of the back, so center back seam is slit. Single breasted, it has a cutoff barrel and welt pockets as well. The sleeve of the jacket is a 2-part sleeve. The elbow seam is finished with the slot. Now this one has like a shawl collar, and it has a deep neckline curly edge as well. The jacket is finished completely clean, which means it has a sewn in lining as well for this one. So just to kind of zoom it in so you could kind of see what it looks like. Zoom it in a little bit more. I like what the model is wearing there. I really like that. I like how, you know, she has this as a black suit. And I'll check and see what pattern it is for the pants. If you are interested in just like the whole suit situation, I will check and see what pattern, if I can find it, for the pants as well. Because sometimes it shows like what the model is wearing in terms of the pants. Sometimes it doesn't. So you just gonna have to kind of like go searching for it as well. So it doesn't show the pattern for the pants. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But if for some reason, you know, I run across kind of like what the pants are, I'll definitely put it in the description box below so you're able to see that as well. All right. And one thing I want to mention, this pattern does not require a serger because you're going to be putting in lining. So just make sure you are aware of that. All right. But once again, it's the Olivia blazer. Moving over to the next one is the Vita dress. Now, the reason why I picked this one up is fitted silhouette. It has a flared skirt. That's it. So I picked this up for like a brunch. I picked this up to wear over just kind of like the model is wearing with, you know, knee-high boots. I could wear it with a turtleneck, just like the model is wearing, honestly. Nothing different than what the model is wearing. Honestly, yeah, I like the round neckline. I like the buttons on the side. I love this dress. So that's pretty much why I picked it up. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And I thought the model looked really good in it, so I went ahead and picked this one up as well. So once again, it's the Vita dress. Moving over to the next one is the Abigail trench coat. And I wanted more trench coats in my wardrobe to wear to work, you know, for those chilly cold days, over dresses as well. So I decided to pick up a trench coat. And I want to sew a trench coat at least once per season when we get into fall, winter time. This trench coat is large volume, is straight silhouette, bust darts on the shelves are transferred to the armhole as well. You can read all of that yourself. It has raglan sleeves for this one. Shoulder straps has loops and buttons there. It's a lined trench coat as well. I like this trench coat. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. Once again, it is the Abigail trench coat. Moving over to the other trench coat that I picked up. This is the Tessa trench coat. And this one is a double-breasted trench coat with a turn-down collar. For this one, the trench coat has 2 flying yokes on the shelf and 1 cut-off yoke on the back as well. This has welt pockets. This trench coat also is, the waist is like a fixed with a removable belt. So it has belt loops as well, that you can sew on. I like that. So yeah, just to zoom it in so you can kind of see, you know, what it looks like. I think this is very interesting for this. It has that storm flap here. I like that storm flap that you can see. It has buttons in the back. I think this would be really, really nice to wear with a skirt. You can wear it with a dress. You can wear it with some shorts. I don't know if I would wear it with some shorts if I'm making a trench coat, but you never know. But yeah, I like how the model is wearing this trench coat for sure. But once again, this is the Tika, or yeah, Tika Tessa. It depends on how you saying it, because one place it says Tekka, one place says Tika. It depends. You see up here it says Tessa, but over here it says Tika. Whichever one suits your fancy, okay? But this is the trench coat. Moving over to the next one is the henna skirt. And now, y'all know, I don't wear skirts to work on a normal basis. I wear here and there, okay? But I do like skirts for, you know, when I'm out and about and, you know, dates with the hub. The skirt is a straight silhouette. Now, this one says it has lining, but depending on the fabric, you can 86 the lining, meaning omit, okay? This one has darts on the front and in the back as well, 2 darts. You can put pockets, but because this is a straight silhouette, I wouldn't advise you to put pockets on this, but to each his own, for sure. I like the fact that it has buttons down the front here. I like it. You have buttons, not buttons, but belt loops. You can make your own button loops. Now, it looks like the model is wearing corduroy here. So I would probably do corduroy as well if I was to make this skirt. But yes, I like how the model is wearing this, you know, the little tie shirt. I think it's really cute. I like the fact that it has that one button in the back too. So yeah, I think it's cute. Once again, it's the henna skirt. Moving over to the next one is the Alba skirt. And this one is basically a straight silhouette wrap skirt. The skirt does not have a belt, but it does have a facing on this one. This one has front and back darts for this one as well. And it has 2 buttons in the front. So I thought this one was cute. I went ahead and picked this one up as well, just to, you know, kind of give you what this pattern looks like. I will zoom it in so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, I think the model looks very nice in it. I like the 2 buttons right here. It wraps a little bit. Just kind of give you the back view as well of this skirt. It's the Alba skirt. You can wear it so many different ways, pair it so many different ways as well. All right, but once again, it's the Alba skirt. Next up is, y'all know I'm a sucker for a button-down shirt. So this is the Yvette blouse. Now this one comes in 2 different variations. For this one, it is basically just a shirt, really. It has, I'm going to say short sleeve, or well, 3/4 length sleeve. The sleeve is just right above the elbow here. It has a yoke line which runs along the shelf part, which is parallel to the shoulder seams. This one also features 2 tucks laid in the middle of the back. And it also have a stand-up collar for this one. All right. I like this one. This one reminds me of the Simplicity 9858, I think is the pattern that I did. I have a complete sew along for that pattern as well, if you're interested in that pattern that I did a complete sew along for. But I think this one is really nice. I would be interested in doing this shirt as well. Once again, it's the Yvette blouse. Moving over to the next one is the Maggie's dress. Now this one is just basically just a regular dress. I thought it was cute. I like the buttons down the front. I love this. This reminds me of like a nice Easter dress. If you do it in a nice pastel color, it reminds me of a nice go to church dress, you know. I mean, like, this is really, really nice. I thought it was really cute. I picked it up as well, but yeah, I thought it was cute. But yes, this is the Maggie dress. I think this one would be really nice. It's different, so that's why I picked it up. But yeah, this is the Maggie dress. Moving over to the next one is the Susan's dress. And this one is a tight fitted silhouette. For this one, it's a cut along the waistline. Now the upper part of the front and back, there is a yoke. There, the chest is very gore. It forms tucks at the waist. It also have, the neckline is a V shape. The sleeves are short sleeves. The bottom of the dress is like an asymmetrical cut on the front there. And then the closure is a hidden zipper in the left front. All right. And this dress is lined at the bottom. It's not lined at the top. The yoke is lined as well. So just so you know that as well. I think the model is looks very nice in this dress. I mean, she's giving what it's going to give, okay? But once again, this is the Susan's dress. And the last pattern that I picked, that was the last pattern that I picked up, was the Susan dress. Those are all 16 patterns that I picked up during this VikiSews 55% off sale. I hope you enjoyed everything that I picked up during this VikiSews sales. Let me know in the comment, how did I do with the 16 patterns that I stopped at? Okay, there's 16 more that I want to pick up, but I'm debating on if I want to go ahead and pick those up or not, but you could check that out for yourself as well. All right. So there you have it. Those are the 16 patterns that I picked up from VikiSews during their 55% off sale. I will share the other ones that I picked up with you guys later on when I have some time. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. You know, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video, and do what's free, and that's subscribe. And stay tuned for my next video, as I'm going to be sharing with you guys the button-down shirt, because your girl is currently working on button-down shirt as part of my fall winter core capsule. Yeah, but I do want to share the pussy bow blouse that I just finished up 2 days ago. So I want to share that with you guys. Coming up on the channel probably this weekend. I think it's going to be this weekend. So stay tuned for that as well. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Keep sewing, keep growing, and definitely keep going. Talk to you soon. Peace.